Hey everybody, welcome to science class. We are learning today about observations. So there's two types of observations that we make in science. Either something is a qualitative observation or a quantitative observation. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk through this slideshow that I would normally show in class. So you're just going to listen through as I go through each slide. If you want to pause it and go back and repeat certain things, that's totally fine and it's up to you. And then afterwards, I'm going to show you an example of each of those different types of observations, both a qualitative observation and a quantitative observation. Observations in science. There are two types of observations in science: qualitative observations, like red, fuzzy, soft, slow, curly, and quantitative observations, like 10 millimeters, 5 legs, 18 seconds, 90 kilograms. First, we're going to start with qualitative observations. Qualitative observations describe the qualities of things. Qualitative observations include descriptions of the sights, sounds, smells, and textures of the objects that you are observing. Use your 5 senses. Let's take a look at this bookshelf. These are some qualitative observations. It is brown, it has a smooth feel, it smells like oak, it has golden knobs, and it is a rectangle. Moving on to quantitative observations. Quantitative observations describe the quantities or numbers connected to an object. Quantitative observations include collecting data about time, amounts, temperature, mass, distance, and volume. We use tools such as rulers, balances, graduated cylinders, thermometers, and timers to collect observations about an object. One way that I like to remember the difference between a qualitative observation and a quantitative observation is that quantitative has the letter N in it. I've highlighted it here in white and underlined it. When I think of quantitative, think of that letter N, and the N represents numbers. So quantitative stands for numbers. If I want to make some quantitative observations of this bookshelf, I would say things like it has 3 shelves, it has a mass of 20 kilograms, it is holding 15 books, it has 2 doors, it is 2 meters tall. I'm going to try to make some observations, both qualitative and quantitative, with Rory here. So here we go. Qualitative observations are observations that are based on your senses. So what you see, what you smell, taste, touch, texture, what you hear, like that. That's a qualitative observation, I would say. She made this weird screechy sound, like that one. Another qualitative observation would be her color. So she has black on her face and a tan body, or more of a tan body. A quantitative observation is one that has to do with numbers or measurements. So of Rory, I would say a quantitative observation would be that she has 2 eyes. They're kind of funky looking and sometimes they go in different directions, but quantitative, 2 eyes. Another one would be she has 2 ears. That has numbers in it. Usually in science, we like to use quantitative observations a little bit more because they have measurements and numbers attached to them. So instead of me saying Rory is chubby, actually saying and measuring how chubby she is a little bit more scientific. So I took this tape measure here and wrestled her around to try to get this measurement, and I found that she's 22 inches around in like girth around her belly. That's a way more detailed observation than just saying that she's chubby. So again, in science, we use both types of observations, qualitative and quantitative, but we kind of like the ones with numbers a little bit better. Say bye, Rory. Oh gosh, no. Okay, to measure, oh dear, we're gonna measure Yep, this isn't going well. Black on her. Oh gosh. Observation of her shape. She's. Oh, hey there. Oh yeah, you're cute. Okay, now go away.